A lot of people who watch this channel are already hypnotists. Some people are not hypnotists, but they're just curious about hypnosis. And some people might be downright skeptical of hypnosis and are just here to make fun of it. Whichever camp you're in, you are about to get something so valuable that it might just change your life. Hypnosis happens anytime we're influenced to act or feel differently. So, if someone told you that you're not good enough and you believed them, that is hypnosis. If there was a simple way to hypnotize yourself for success, whatever that means for you, would you be curious to learn how? You might be relieved to know that the self-hypnosis technique I'm about to give you works faster than any other technique. It is proven to be more effective than most self-hypnosis techniques, and it doesn't require a trance, or what most people think of as formal hypnosis. When you listen all the way to the end, you will have everything you need to dramatically change any behavior or feeling that is currently driving you nuts, even if you're skeptical that hypnosis works. The self-hypnosis technique is called the 3 Bs, and it works because it instantly programs the body or the behavior or the mood that you want to experience. Most people know that we have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. The conscious mind is the part that thinks the thoughts that we're aware of and does the things that we do on purpose. When we choose to stand up and walk over and close the door, we use our conscious mind. But sometimes we do things we don't want to do, like overeat or smoke or yell at our kids when we already decided that we want to be a patient parent. Or maybe we experience emotions that we don't love, like irrational fear or worry, or feelings of insecurity or low self-esteem, or even depression and anxiety. The very fact that you can't consciously step out of limiting behaviors is proof that the subconscious mind is running the show, because something in the past has hypnotized you to behave that way without your conscious approval, right? Lucky you, because the 3 Bs changes all that, and it happens quickly. The 3 Bs are body language, breathing, and belief, which is just a B word that means thoughts. Have you ever tried to use affirmations and they didn't work? That is likely because, number one, you tried to change the thought or belief before you changed the other 2 Bs, body language and breathing. The second reason it likely didn't work is that the affirmation was too flowery or convoluted, which is a big word that means using big words. The subconscious mind loves and thrives on simplicity. Sometimes the thought that creates a bad mood can be as simple as, darn it, or I did it again. So if you agree to be hypnotized right now, and that is self-hypnotized because you'll be the one doing it, then I double dare you to follow along with me right now. Imagine that a magic string is gently pulling you up right from the center of the top of your head. You're being lovingly shifted into an upright position that's allowing the spine to comfortably align while everything else kind of hangs like a marionette on a string. As your shoulders relax down and back, your chest comes gently forward, and you take a nice deep breath in, as if you're bringing air all the way down into the low belly. And then you can relax the breath out through the mouth with a long, slow exhale. Good. Now, I bet you'll love what happens when you experiment with pasting a big fat smile on your face. Not one of those fake smiles, but a smile so big that your eyes crinkle up. And look up slightly. And then outstretch your arms as if you're trying to give life a big hug. And as you hold this powerful, positive position, I double dare you to try and feel yucky. Notice how your 3 Bs keep you feeling amazing, even if you try to feel bad. And now, as you hold this empowered pose, simply think to yourself, thank you. That's that 3 B belief. It's just something you're saying to yourself that is so simple. Thank you. And notice how everything changes when you start to feel gratitude. Now, notice how you just hypnotized yourself to feel amazing in the space of a few seconds. This powerful technique works anytime, anywhere, but there is a catch. If you go back to the old 3Bs, you go right back into that old trance, into that old way of being hypnotized to feel a certain way. You know how you can tell by looking at someone how they feel? It's written all over their 3Bs. If they're angry, sad, anxious, in love, we can observe a person's body language right away, even if we're not consciously aware of their breathing or if we don't know what they're thinking and believing in that moment. By the way, did you know that a person's belief can actually change with their mood? And when we change our 3Bs, we are changing our belief, we're changing our thoughts, and we're programming ourselves to believe something powerful. Beliefs are simply the thoughts that we've hypnotized ourselves to accept through repetition. How empowering is it to know that now you get to shift your 3Bs with repetition and with intention as a way to hypnotize yourself to act and feel the way you want to act and feel? Yes, you might have to do it over and over, and that's okay because you can shift your 3Bs in just a moment. So even if you have to shift the 3Bs 5 times in an hour, you haven't set anything back except that old hypnotic trance you were in. Now, if you really want to become a self-hypnosis expert, then I double dare you to decide the next time you are going to use this powerful self-hypnosis technique. What time of day tends to be hardest? When do you experience the kind of self-sabotage that lets you know that that old program is running the show? Simply ask yourself, how do I want to show up in that situation? How do I want to feel in that moment in time? And then think about and imagine someone who would be really good at moving through that difficulty with ease. It's okay if it's an imaginary character from a book you've read or a person from a movie. It doesn't have to be a real person. And imagine them going through that situation and just notice their 3Bs. Notice the way they're breathing, their body language, and their belief. But do it in this order: body language, breathing, belief. And it's okay if you make up their breathing and their belief because we don't actually know that. So it works just as well if you make it up or pretend to know it. If you're not a great visualizer, that's okay because you can just imagine their 3Bs in some other way. And then when that hard time of day appears, adjust your 3Bs to match the way you want to feel and be amazed by the difference. If you liked that tip, you will love my answer room hypnosis audio that unlocks your internal answer to a problem you've been trying to solve. I promise there is a part of you that knows the best path forward better than anyone who might try to spew advice on you. The Answer Room Hypnosis audio unlocks your internal guidance in the way that is just right for you. And you can grab it now by clicking the link in the description below this video. I'll see you in the next video.